Hi guys, Jordan here. This is going to be the first part of my Let's Play series. We'll be playing as a goblin using the fantasy mod. We're going to be playing as a goblin rogue class, which will be pretty fun. We're going to go ahead and start in the early Middle Ages here because I like to be tribal. Started from the bottom, now we're here. But let's go ahead and look at these nice little goblin uh, portraits there. That looks pretty cool. We'll just go ahead and make our goblin look goblin-y. Let's get our goblin religion. Barf head. That's a pretty good. Like Ghaznav, is that it? Ghaznav? Yeah. Ghaznav, barf head, not bumps. That'll be better. And let's give ourselves a nice our goblin family a nice coat of arms here. Dun, 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 dun. I know the perfect one. We're gonna do an orange pig. Excuse me, sorry. That is my nice ringtone. Sorry about that, guys. We're going to keep moving forward here. That would be a fine little coat of arms. There we go. Alright, so because we're going to be a rogue, we want some intrigue increases. I kind of want him to be a genius. A genius goblin, you know, because why not? So we'll make him a bit deceitful also. Age 32 goblin, not a bad place to start. So we'll go ahead and get started here. We're going to start in Kiev just because that's a good central location. The orcs, the trolls, and the other goblins pop up around here. The one fun part about playing the goblins, which is kind of also their weakness, is the fact that in case you didn't watch the other Let's Plays or the explanation videos of the fantasy mod, this window pops at the front, lets you pick your race. We're going to pick Goblin. We're going to be a forest goblin, and like I said, we wanted to be a rogue class, which is basically intrigue focused, and we want to convert the map. The goblins have the weakest unit in the game. They're weaker than light troops. They're this nice goblin horde unit here, but they are strong in masses, so we need a lot, and we have the nice feature as a goblin that when we go to war we have like goblin hordes that come to our what am I trying to say here? They come to our help and stuff. The goblins help each other out. They're weak, but they're strong in masses. So I want to start building a goblin pit because the truth is we're pretty weak right now. We don't got much. They could easily take us down. Anyone around us. I'm gonna pass off some of these lands. Marry a nice goblin wife. Kind of want 3 funky. There you go. And prestige. The first thing we're also going to want to do is try to create this Dublin dukedom, or this goblin dukedom, sorry, of Fakk, because we've got the goblin king over here, who we want to goblin king Elchiard of Zok. We want to make the kingdom of Nock and kind of just coexist with the other goblins around here. So we're going to go ahead and aim for that. Let's get some commanders. Some goblin commanders. So much green. And because we're a rogue, I want some intrigue focus for now. Have a son to give our orange pig lands to. Create a tribal organization. I need a chancellor, a goblin marshal, a goblin steward, a goblin spy master, and a goblin chaplain to spread the great religion of Knock. So what I'm going to do is I want to sow dissent. I want to increase diplomacy with the orcs because they're pretty strong and they're pretty close to us. I'd like to try to get them to like us. I'm going to oversee construction in Kiev. Plot increase power. Let's hold off on using our spy master for. Actually, we'll use it here because if we use it in the capital, it'll help with our rogue quest that we'll be getting very shortly. Because right now we're rogue, rank 1. In order we upgrade to other ranks, is we can either do it through the rogue guild, starting a quest, or by waiting, and like it'll automatically do it for us too, so we don't have to go that far. Our quest begins. You begin trying to increase your rogue rank. You start walking around town and feel the need to test out your assassin skills. Finally, something hits you. You will invite a lowlife to your court and assassinate them. So we're going to find a homeless goblin, invite him to our nice King Schnob of Kiev court, and just wreck him. Just assassinate him, because we're an evil, cruel goblin king. Alright, we found our victim. As you're walking around town, you enter the market and see this lowlife sitting there minding their own business. An idea strikes you. You're a benevolent lead. You will, quote unquote, invite them into your court. The victim appears homeless and should not be missed. So we need to assassinate Strezmatard. So he's in our court now. So here he is, Strezmatard the homeless. He's a poor little slow goblin, trusting goblin guy. Sorry, buddy, but we're going to have to kill you. You got 83% plot power. Who can help us? Maybe this gentleman here. We don't have enough to send him a gift. Let's try to get everyone who can possibly help us. So we're going to try to assassinate him to increase a level. Our goblin pits are getting close to being finished. We gotta hurry, because if anyone tries to move on us quickly right now, the chances of us surviving are very slim. So we've got the trolls up north along with the orcs, and then our rival goblin kingdom over there. We're pretty well located. We've got some elves popping up in Great Britain, some ice giants, some dwarves, and then there should be some other giants around here somewhere. But it doesn't matter to us. We're going to focus on this area here, growing and building. Rogue training. So while you're trying to assassinate, you can increase your plot power by 25% for a little bit, lose some mana, but you can gain the trait Paranoid. Totally down to do that. Alright, we've got 168 goblins at our beck and call. What I'm going to try to do is I need to try to expand quickly. So, but at the same time, holy wars around here is very, very risky. So we're going to go ahead and do conquests only, because they can't really call allies. I'm good. So we're going to have to raise what goblin army we have now. But you'll see here in a second is we have a feature which will be I've received a goblin horde. See if 5,000 goblin horde comes up. There's still not much. They're very, very weak. But we should keep getting goblin hordes here. In fact, I might wait for one more before we assault. The goblin hordes. There it is. Another goblin horde. Just keep sending them. These. Oh my goodness, that was a quick turnaround right there. The goblin hordes. Swarm and take down his men. Doesn't stand a chance. See, like, we lose a bunch of they die quickly. Although they do appear quite often. I may have to turn that down a little bit. But it's still pretty fun. And we won that conquest. Nice. And if you notice, now that the war is over, our goblin hordes disband and we don't have access to them no more. So is our wife. I might have to take some goblin concubines. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We need to have a bunch of goblin children. We should be able to kill this dude soon. Alright. How close are we to making our own goblin? We need 250 prestige. Ugh. $179 gold. Our prestige is growing slowly. We're now known as the Wise of Kiev because we are a genius goblin. Nog nubs. Look, approve the plan. Let's do it. We got some pretty high intrigue here. Gravity can be a cruel mistress. So we did it. The assassination was accomplished. I did it. I can feel my assassin skills growing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We can't do another assassination for another year, but that's okay. I need to keep. Might be smart to try to keep expanding. Let's try to take. Let's go after this gentleman here. Oh. Who's he? Whatever, we'll just declare war. Take Khorasan, because that's part of Kiev. Although, what religion is he? Tengri? How much? He is losing, but I don't want to, how much could we take? We couldn't take that much extra anyways. It's no reason to overthrow our bounds here. Accuse him of sodomy. Goblin horde! Oh yeah, they're nomadic. We're gonna send a horde here to hold Corson while we take that. Got another goblin horde here. Go this way. The goblin hordes will help us expand quickly, and so we should keep moving forward with Let Her Rot. Trying to expand this whole thing here. I was away, wasn't I? Uh-oh. My queen wife might have a child with someone else right now. Slut. Alright. So after this move, hire someone to find out. Sure. So we can imprison whoever it is. Goblin hordes are strong. Alright, that's a relief. No reason to keep looking into it. We might just be a paranoid. So why are they not? There he is. There he is. Thank you, sir, for your kindness. Dun, 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 dun. And all of the nice goblin army goes away. The quest begins. You begin to try to increase your... So we can do a quest again here. You walk into the rogue guild and feel a need to test out your assassin skills. Something hits you. You will take out a rogue yourself. Ooh. How risque. So we're going to find a rogue to assassinate. It'll let us know which one it is. He'll appear in our court. We'll have to assassinate again. We need to take over some more land, though, for some prestige. You found a victim. Cryolit. So let's find... there, Cryolit, the rogue. Perfect. We're going to attempt to assassinate this rogue. We are a pretty high rogue, though, ourselves, so we might be able to do it pretty easily. Alright, let's conquest Liebeck. Start sending the goblin hordes. That's my goblin sound. They swarm, they swarm, they swarm. We've had a daughter born to us. We need a son. Let her rot. Let the goblin hordes swarm. And we won that war. Boom, binga, banga, boomba. And they're gone. Although we do have a pretty big... People are trying to kill rogue training, sure. Always. We're pretty close to being able to assassinate Krillit the Rogue here. We're about 50 prestige away from getting the dukedom of Fakk, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I want to keep moving forward. Let's do conquest here. This should get us over the edge, hopefully. And we'll end the part with getting this dukedom. Will be a better green color. Oop. We're going to lose that one pretty quickly. Come on, hordes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, hordes. So we've got some cave trolls up here having a good old time. Another goblin king here having a grand old time. He is pretty close. High King, the High Elves always just take Ireland. Oh, look at the Imperial Viceroy, Valerian of Hadrianopus, is making a human fantasy attempt. And we'll Charlemagne's empire there. So we've got no hordes yet. I'm good. I already got the bonus, thanks though. There they are. Goblin horde. A goblin horde. Thank God he's not attacking us right now, because he could definitely take us out. We're losing goblins really fast. The coldness doesn't really help. I don't want to help you with that, in fact. I'm going to insist that you stop a majority of your malicious intentions. Alright, let's see if we can take their army out here. There's a lot of goblins heading their way. Let's do it. We're so close. Take them out. I'm just gonna do it. Go for it. Just kill them all. Goblin horde. Ah! No, that's fine. Nice. And we won that battle. And we took some land from him. And they're gone. So, this will be a good point to end the part. We're gonna bum. The titular kingdom. Fuck. So now we're a goblin captain snob the wife of Fakk. Wait, well, it should update here to a different color for us. There we are. Ahaha, our goblin empire is beginning to grow. So thanks for watching, guys. Go ahead and move on to the next part. Thanks, guys.